Almost done with my dinner and almost done with this too, so let's keep going. Yeah, we got the markers again. And the downpour is gonna kill us too. Ah, I see. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting them to start falling down, so I was kind of like, huh? The downpour is stunting my jumps. What am I supposed to do here? And then I also just sent myself going. Got it pulled up for later. Gotcha. Ah, my stamina! Yeah, why am I not moving immediately afterwards there? Why am I not, like, I'm holding on and I don't know why. Alright, well, this time spirit, smile. Yeah, why are you not moving, Madeline? Why are you not moving? I would say though, yeah, my new hand positions that I have right here, absolutely helping me, because I feel like I have with how it used to just be Z at C, just about or so for like Z, yeah. Hold on, yeah, Z at C for how it is just on default keyboard controls. That's so cramped, and it was making my hands hurt so badly. So I'm in a much more positive state when it comes to it. Thank you, Super Jump! So I am in a much more positive state where for how my hand is feeling overall, and that is, reflecting on my mood. Granted, I also feel like I'm making a lot more immediate forward progress this time around comparatively to the last B-side, quite frankly. Okay, instead of climbing during these here, okay, maybe I do need to climb a little bit. So running out of stamina. So if the less that I climb, the more stamina that I can preserve. But I don't. But the rain is impacting my jump. Okay, we're fine. Not bad. No! That's right. Hold on. I get to the edge, and then I screw up the super jump right afterwards. I mean, it's doable, but I'm absolutely making it harder for myself if I try to do that. Let's get to the edge of the platform. 1, 2. I do it with no momentum there. I'm not going to overshoot it necessarily, but that's not what I'm just trying to do. I'm just trying to land on it. Start it. Nice. Oh, the end is in sight, Cruzy. You can taste it, actually. Ah! Yeah, like, I think absolutely I can keep doing the B-sides. Now, am I gonna be like a secret hunter about anything or so? Not necessarily. I don't think. I think I'm just gonna be happy if I see if I can do like all the B-sides. And I still, am blind to this game to a good extent. So I say good extent. Like, I'm still absolutely blind otherwise to what's going on, here throughout my entire ascent. And I just know the existence of the C-sides, but quite frankly, I'm having a good enough time struggling here, but I don't want to turn it into, like, struggling in rage, if that makes sense otherwise. I'm enjoying my time here, but it's not that I'm going to be committing all of my luck and love to to the Celeste experience, Okay, I want to use a cloud boost, but I want to be on the very edge of it. So that way when it bounces me, I get around that segment there. I need to dash diagonally. No. I have to dash diagonally there. Not diagonally necessarily. Like, what am I missing then? Okay, yeah, no, it is absolutely diagonally. I just have to ride my momentum. The borders are much kinder. I feel like I'm like the execution for this here, so it wasn't bad. And yeah, those borders were fun, I will say. Okay, save the dash for just like a little bit later. I can ride the momentum until I start falling. If I can help it. Ah. Bad. I don't like the quads. Maybe it's just because, like, you know, you feel so floaty on them that, like, I don't, like... It's kind of almost like the bumpers to where it's, like, I feel like I can't get, like, the full proper timing of it all. That's a skill issue more than anything. Wait a little bit more. Good. Ah. And then I really need to clip the edge. Because there's a bumper down there, so I can use, but I have to use both my dashes to get across the big gap right there is a big thing. Ah. Darn it. Okay. I'm flummoxing myself here. Let's banter a little bit. That way I can take my mind off of it a little bit maybe instead here when it comes to it here. But yeah, like, those creative pursuits that I want to maybe do more of, so exactly so, it would be, once again, it would be looking at maybe wanting to do my musical side or so. I don't think I'm necessarily going to be drawing noise complaints. I mean, I haven't drawn any noise complaints with how loud I've gotten in the past already in my streams from my apartment neighbors yet, but it's not like I'm gunning for one. I mean, I'm already going to be drilling holes into the apartment otherwise. Smile. But trust me, it's fine, it's fine. It's not gonna be a problem. It's not gonna be a problem at all. But I think I want to do more on that side, and then, yeah, more on the art side again when it comes to it here. That was a good run. That was a good run, and I briefed it. I need to dash upwards on that little dip, diagonally upright. Gotcha. I'm seeing how that conceit would be. And I think, yeah, if I just continue running with the momentum, this is actually a much more healthy way to be doing this, instead of trying to time my dash. Yes, I can just dash straight upwards for that one right there. Don't try to overcomplicate it, Cruzy. And then I just need to be tighter on my turn right there, is the big thing. Darn it. And then you waited right there. You stop your cycle. But that's things I definitely want to do. And, well, I necessarily wouldn't say acting when it comes to it. But my 3D side's ready to be fulfilling that, for I want to actually be doing more content, I guess, when it comes to what I'm saying here for the acting side of what I want to do more of. I got it right there, but then I dashed diagonally. Like, it feels like the spike timing right there is so tight. Bad? Didn't. The visual novel stuff count as acting? Oh, absolutely, because you are still role-playing, but I guess like other things that I'm trying to get at is like acting stuff like when I'm in my cosplay and whatever is just a better thing. I absolutely have to wait until I'm in that dip. Okay. Because I feel like there's like some really stupid stuff I could do, quite frankly, like doing stupid stuff in cosplay, especially since I have a whole apartment in my house and not gonna be bothering stuff or bothering people. Oh, unless I get that noise complaint that I'm favorably talking about or so, is free content for the minds and all. Like, all the fandoms that I can absolutely represent with all my cosplay. That I also think I want to add on the Photoshop side of, I have such, like, you know, I have my entire apartment to use for photoshopping around, getting good poses, getting good lighting for what would be good photo shoots. I got antsy, that was perfect, but I didn't wait even though I made it to the dip. To be fair, once again, we'll see what Crimson wants to commit to, be it coffee or tavern talk on the visual novel side, and if I can line things up with them. If it doesn't line up, then I'm not just, you know, kicking a can down the line, but we'll see how life goes for us. So, like, frankly, if I had to choose between me getting to do a visual novel with them or them getting a job, they absolutely need to get the job first and foremost when it comes to it. I'd rather them get the badge than me getting some fleeting happiness with me. I didn't hit the bumper, you melon! Woo! Okay, segment's over. Let's freaking go, dude! That's so powerful to feel, knowing that segment is done with. Let's go. Now, Crimson absolutely needs to, like, you know, have a working laptop or so, potentially, if they want to do more just like general gaming stuff or just like general stuff. Because a broken screen, or just rather, you know, broken display, you know, anything broken with the computer, so it's not a fun time. I'm drifting too much after I dash. Just use the dash for your turning here. And then I didn't drift into the bumper. Okay, we're good. Right, speaking of like series 2, I need to finish Switch Fishing with Flanny too. I know like other things that I'm sad that have, you know, died around, just due to, you know, timing and everything like that or so, is like Switch Fishing, but that's just Flanny and I haven't just been able to line up our schedules. But we're gonna finish that absolutely so. Fortune's Maid Farm died out because I and Flanny and I just can't line up our times when it comes to it, and there's been a lot of personal stuff going on between us in terms of just kind of like, things are a lot busier, and maybe, you know, situations that I want to developing more, that it's not as convenient for us to be able to get to be with each other as much anymore. And that's unfortunate, because, you know, us, our lovely little Fortune's Maid, I was about to say triangle, it's more of just like a polycule, but it's centered around me, I guess, when it comes to, I mean, yeah, that is a accurate definition, but man, I want to spend more time with my lovely Dark Elves. And those two series are my main ways that I'd be able to do it, you know, gaming-wise, but I've been kind of locked out of that. Just due to, once again, life's busy. I'm scared of dashing diagonally there. I think you just need to do that, quite frankly. Just dash diagonally upright. Yes! Yes. So these are just jump refreshers. I didn't even press the key right there. So I legitimately just need to fall off the cloud before it bounces me up. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting room conceit. Ah, a little too high. Just be patient. You can spend a little bit more time to drift off on the spike. You dash twice in a row immediately there again, so you got antsy. Nice! Not too bad of a conceit right there. And we're halfway there at the 10 marker. Let's go, dude. I am starting to feel the overall residual hand cramp. So, I absolutely do think I can do this chapter. I do think it's doable. Darn it. What is this malarkey, dude? I have to keep doing these stupid precise jumps? Oh my goodness gracious. This session's gonna infuriate me just because of how precise it's just gotta be. Oh, I'm doing it early. I'm trying to drift early. Wait a little bit more. Those spikes are there exactly to punish you for drifting early. Drifted early again, drifted early again. To be fair, I was also getting worried about my stamina at that point, but I wasn't even crossing red, and if I was, then, well, that run is basically over when it comes to it then. Yeah, there's that. I keep always joking about it, but with me playing Exilium on my phone as my one and only gacha game that I play, because we stay in the Girls Frontline series, I immediately then go, I am not playing the game in the Girls Frontline series, Reverse Co-ops, codename Bakery Girl, and then same thing with Engage. Now, those are my solo series when it comes to it, and also Reverse Co-ops is as much of a visual novel itself as it is an actual tactical game. So, to be fair, that is fulfilling a visual novel niche enough, if you want to code it that way, as well, as opposed to me just doing it, you know, me doing one with friends. But, holy crap, that game is also lengthy. But then again, you know, it is a media team game. Oh, my stamina! Let's go. Okay, not as bad, actually. Super jump! Got it. Alright, more pink clouds over there, so is it more pink clouds that I need to run off of? Kinda seems like it in that way. I think I need running momentum, actually. No, I do not. Okay, I might, actually. Oh, and also, that's curious. I thought pink cards were just like one and done. They will respawn, but the fact is they're done after the one bounce. Copy that. Copy that. I'm doing it again. Copy that. I see the idea right there. For that bottom pink cloud, you need to reverse your jumps on it, and you need to use the momentum as its jump on its own there. Bring out the me. Yup. Bring that man back out. Copy that. Copy that. Goodness. I think the most cursed me's back in the 3DS days that I remember is I remember somebody. Yeah, somebody. Oh yeah, one of my high school friends did copy that. I did Gandhi as a me fighter, mostly for the joke of, like, you know, he has the flaming hot kit. Yoda fire! Rap so hot, I spit Yoda fire! Thank you, Epic Rap Battles of History. Gandhi versus Martin Luther King Jr. But there was that. There was so many cursed me's from, like, the Pikmin. Or, like, people making Pikmin as me's. And, like, oh, goodness gracious. And then, like, other small things, like, we had budget fighters, of course, like, yeah, Crom existed in a vacuum when it came to it, but then you'd also have people to where it's like, yeah, I made Wario into a me sword fighter. Wario's already in the game, but now you can fight Wario and budget Wario me sword fighter. Hilarious. I'd say, do I need to have a dash right there for a future segment? I don't know, because I burned it right there. Like, I already burned both of mine at that point there. It seems like I need to wall bounce. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. Yeah, I've gotten basically 9 more screens, but these are not getting easier. Maybe the tramps will actually take over and beat me to this day. We'll have to see, though. I've already been going an hour and a half. I still want to play some Monster Train before midnight. Oh, jeez. Well, in that case, simply lock in, Cruzy. That was not the lock-in attempt. Absolutely not there. Well, we'll lock in on this attempt. We'll lock in on the next attempt. I mean, I'm kind of crap at video games myself, but only when I choose to be, such as on this following attempt. I said the following attempt, so this is that attempt. But you don't know if I was lying, so you know what? Maybe I'll be just trapped another day when my hands aren't cramping. Gotta take off the weighted clothes that are slowing me down. Yeah. I mean, some people would like me to take off all my clothes, but then again, that's the cosplay weirdos who already asked for my feet pits. They'd like me to take off more. The feet pits crowd when it comes to like people asking for stuff like that or so are more wild where it's like, no, it's like keep all the other clothes on. I just want to see the feet. And what I'm just saying this from you know, from some of the people that I know who are into that stuff, and like absolutely they're like, it's this forbidden fruit of like it's being used every day. I just want to lick the sweat and all the dirt and grime off of it, and that's all I want. Okay, I feel like I'm probably like turning on a fetishist when it comes to that end. Like, look, those people are kind of weird. I'm just saying, it's not my alley, and I am yucking that kind of yum for like what some people might like. But I'm just not into it. But like the amount of love that some of them put into instead, that really throws me off. Or like otherwise, they don't want to dash immediately to the right of that because I'm not gonna have enough momentum to get the bounce otherwise. I need to be hugging the right side of that cloud. Run off? I hesitated because I thought it was a next segment that I had to that I was going to be able to just boost around on. That I had to turn to the walls on and then wall boost, wall bounce, however you want to call it. I got it drawn. I got my calculus drawn. Alright. Whatever. All good. I dashed diagonally right there. Alright. So I'm understanding this room more. It's just, you know, the consistency. Because I'm getting that I can just kind of hold. Whoa! The fact that I still have to sight read a whole nother half of the screen basically does not fill me with joy necessarily, dude. Like I am not prepared for this for that yet. I will say, like, once again, after all of my woes that I had with Kubanashi Recollection. Now, to be fair, like, you know, I haven't necessarily played a platformer on stream when it comes to it otherwise, and like the entirety of like my 5 years until I played Kubanashi Recollection, and it was the fact that it was half puzzle or two absolutely fried my brain, so that when it came to the platforming bits, I just kind of destroyed my own mental already before then. Whereas for Celeste here, it's just pure. I mean, yeah, there's sometimes where you have to puzzle out what's the way to go about the room, but that's. I mean, I guess that's like platformer more than anything in general, rather than just like puzzler, which Kubanashi Recollection absolutely was. Half platformer, half puzzler. I drifted into the spikes! So, you know, I'm just once again, I'm pleasantly surprised that I've been able to get so far on this end. To where, like, yeah, I've been able to, like, you know, I wouldn't say confidently, but, you know, I got through all the B-sides up until this point now, to we're at the summit, and I'm pretty happy on that end. Now, once again, though, I think I'm out to just, yeah, I think I want to just do the B-sides after be, like, the core afterwards, then, and then I think, like, if I remember, yeah, there is the Reflection chapter, but that was released after everything is like free DLC. And from what I remember Happy saying, and also from how they spent 3 hours in one stream, according to them, when I visited them in Discord the other night, that's above my pay grade when it comes to it then, for what I can do. Hello, Etsy Fua. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, look, I've been kind of going, like, it was a full 8-hour working day for me, and then now I'm here, streaming at the crack of midnight, almost just about. I still want to play Monster Train on stream too, dude, but I'm making decent progress on my understanding of this room, at least. Screen, rather. So I'm trying to see what I can do here, but, Chapter 9 is difficult, one of the best experiences I've had. Okay, well, in that case, then, I guess it might sway me, but what's it, like, when one of my own chat members was like, yeah, I've been stuck in the stream casually for 3 hours, I'm like, huh? That's Chapter 9? Oh, brother. But yeah, like, once again, I don't think I'm, like, The B-sides I've been having good fun with, but I don't think I want to get to the point where I'm going to be frustrating myself if I try to do the C-sides from what I've heard on that end. Just, you know, like from linear, I'd say exponential difficulty spikes from how things go, or from like how people have described, you know, A, B to C-sides, and then don't get me started on like, any of the modded stuff. Like, okay, I'm going to point out I'm going to point out, what's his face, right, a YouTube comment, what's in, I do not want to shame the person at all when it comes to an end, because like, I just have been talking about how Trubanashi Recollection was the only platformer that I played on stream, and the fact that it was a puzzle platformer really didn't lend to my ability to make my platforming decisions well when my brain was already absolutely fried on the puzzling side of things overall. I had the edge of the cloud before, and now I can't figure it out. Okay, now I look like an idiot and a fool for figuring it out right afterwards right there. But, lock in for a second! I didn't press left, I just jumped in place! But like, so there was the one video that I literally made that was really just like the 20 minutes when I was in like, it was like chapter 6 or so. I think it was chapter 6, right? The one where it's like Granny, so like you find Granny at the base of like an elevator shaft or so. And I discovered that there's like a little secret area or so, or rather like a little secret like puzzle, I guess, to try to figure out by, you know, by platform. What else are you gonna do when it comes to it then, Cruzy? But like, I could not figure out how to get up to that shaft or so, and I already just made a whole video on that exactly so when it comes to it on that end. You know, because I legitimately spent, like, I've been clipping my Celeste videos on about 30-40 minutes or so maybe it's like a good chapter, like 2/3 of a chapter for people to see on the YouTube side, and me fumbling around in that one room, I hesitated and I just got myself killed right there. Literally took me about a good 20 minutes, like 25 minutes or so I really just took that out. And I remember somebody like going in and being like, okay, that area right there is like a little secret, like just like a little dev room or so, nothing too much about it. So, alright, I don't necessarily mind the spoiler, because it's not like I'm really trying to like be a completionist about it or so. And then they throw out terminology of like super hyper bounce, whatever crap like that, or so it's like, what? I already know a super jump from my days of Towerfall. I don't know too much more, and to be fair, I guess I didn't preface my first episode by saying that this is a blind playthrough. You know, I'm not story blind, but, you know, gameplay blind I was. Yeah. Well, I know how Celeste worked, I guess, and I knew the story, but, you know, I didn't, you know, actually have seen the streams. Rather, I didn't, like, watch the playthrough besides when it came out, like, however many years ago this did now. Yeah, they put out all the terminology to where it's like, I don't know the advanced stuff, quite frankly. And then, at the end, it's like, if you want help, just let me know. I have, like, over 1,000 hours in modded Celeste. I'm like, it's a very generous offer once again. Please do not throw shade to this person here at all. But like, it is absolutely beyond my pay grade for knowing this. And, you know, it's only good intentions that the person was coming at me. But like, I feel intimidated, dude. I feel so intimidated. Secret Towerfall area. Wait, it's a Towerfall area? I feel like I have to access the secret now if it's a Towerfall secret. Hello? But if it's one hard stream not feasible for most casual players, then yeah, I'm a casual player. I just don't actually have to look. Man, I only know movement tech in the same terms of Towerfall, because I played Towerfall before it was cool. Man, dude, the fact that you're saying it's a hard area, then that sucks. But yeah, getting back to my moral of the story right there, like, I feel intimidated. Like, what? If you are still watching my stuff afterwards after that video, dude, please do not feel like I'm calling you out. I feel already bad on this end, but like I feel like it is it's above my pay grade. It is so above my pay grade. But I'm just enjoying the game as it is, but I don't understand what you mean by, okay, I guess I know what a wall bounce is, but that's like platform stuff. It was like wall bounce reverse hyper super. Okay, I guess I understand half the terminology. But like, I just know what a super jump is from Towerfall. I don't know what like a hyper, much less like a reverse one or whatever crap that is. And I'm not trying to necessarily pull it off. I was like, I found the secret, or at least the path leading to the secret, and that's cool. That's cool enough to me. I just tried waiting it out. That weird kid spot? Yeah? Oh, okay. So I'm being validated on that end then, thank goodness, when it comes to y'all here. But yeah, like, I'm just scared, because like, I know I flaunt myself of like, haha, I've hit highest ranks in a lot of other games when it comes to it then, on like, that's like more competitive side of games. And that's, you know, like, that's just like playing the game at its base value when it comes to like playing like Halo or like, yeah, Deadlocked or like Eternal Return. When people start talking about like modded experiences, I should say that because I've been a console gamer for like the majority of my life, growing up as like a Nintendo kiddie or so, I necessarily didn't have mods, or rather, you know, there is Nintendo modded stuff or so, and I was like, what do you mean you don't own a modded 3DS, Smile? But I never really went out of my way for it, so modding stuff in PC games or so, it's not like I'm agnostic to it, but it's like I'm not necessarily going out of my way. Like, Steam Workshop is, I guess, like the best entry point to it. Damn it, I was too high. But like, seeing the modded Celeste levels or whatever crap like that or so, that scares bejeebers out of me. Of like knowing how far people have pushed both movement mechanics and how far modded levels difficulty can be. And once again, it's no shade to the person, but like when they say that, it's like, brother, you are gonna preach to the choir, because I appreciate the love and the fact that you gave me the view and the comment on the video for the algorithm, especially so. But I am not gonna be asking for your help anytime, and it's no shade on you. It's a straight up, this is not my beat. Ah, I'm hitting that spike. Darn it. Never mind. I mean, you're seriously gonna boot up Celeste and just casually do? I mean, I guess you did find me through Celeste itself, so I should probably trust your own ability to play more than I can trust mine. But oh my goodness gracious, like, yeah, you're steering me right now. You're steering me right now. But just casually going, yeah, let me just boot up Celeste and do the secret that you struggled on as a casual gamer, just to find out if what my information is accurate or not. Like, dude, your skills are freaky and it freaks me out. But then again, I am the freak of nature when it comes to the other competitive side of games. So, I have no room to speak. Like, is that tip of the spike just gonna hit me? Like, because I don't think I can drift necessarily. I don't think I can drift when it comes to trying to jump around, because I have to get to the other side of that. Did I hesitate too much? No, I still got my kit. So if I jump straight up, I can't jump straight up, but then I couldn't go. Not that it's a wall bounce and an extended hyper. What's an extended hyper? I don't know. Correct Factory, I don't want to know. I what? Just keep that to me. But like, what? You're saying extended wall? Like, was I even doing it right on my? Because like, the thing is, like, I don't know. Like, I was trying to do it one way, and the fact that I'm hearing that bounce. Okay, let me put it this way. The fact that you're saying it's just two things, extended wall bounce and hyper, means that the, like, at least from what I remember, because I was trying to bounce off like the left side of the wall, get momentum to like grab the right of like that secret room, means that my whole like little terminology, or like what I thought my method was for the 20 minutes or so that I spent, was wrong. So I'm gonna have to like figure that out if I want to look up a video to it, to see if I even wanted to access that secret room. So I probably had it wrong. Doing hypers all over? It's when you dash down right on the jump. The thing leads me. That's a hyper? I thought it was a super. What's the difference? Oh my, dude, I'm tilting myself on this end. I'm tilting myself on this end here. That's a hyper? Okay, so naming changed back then. Because back then when it was just tower fall days or so, this is just called a super jump. It wasn't called a hyper. But I've heard that like a hyper and a super is different in Celeste side. Do the same thing with dash left or right? Like what do you mean? Like, do you like reverse your direction? Like that, I guess? Look, fact is, like, not crouching. Huh? Okay, what? I'm not gonna try to learn advanced movement techniques. I just want to just put the B-side in the bag. Put the groceries in the bag. I'm not gonna make any progress on this room, I don't think, because I will say my hand is starting to cramp more, and I'm still brick walling at that bounce segment, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Dash left and immediately jump? Huh? Is that it? Oh, okay, what? I'm not gonna fuss myself with it. Let's just try to see if I can even make a little bit of a dent in the progress of this room, and then we'll call it here. That's a super? That feels so wimpy! I could be doing that on my brother. Yeah, just stick me to the hypers. Just stick me to the tower fall supers then. I mean, what? Tech has its place in like a speedrunner's arsenal or whatever, stuff like that or so. So I'm not gonna deny it's probably got usefulness. But once again, for what I need, I'm probably gonna have to use it then, and then you'll be vindicated and you'll say, I told you so, I told you so. I'm tilted right now, dude, after all this talk. Oh well. Can I at least get one more decent attempt at getting to this wall bounce segment here? So I at least need to see, like, I keep getting stuck on that spike, and I'm like on that second clean spot. And I'm like, is that spike just clipping me? Like, do I need to like drift off of it, or like actually like bounce off of it then? But I don't have any more jumps at that point, so what am I supposed to do there? No. Okay, so I can't bounce off of it. I need to just go straight up and down, but like, I keep hitting the spike. I mean, maybe I just like, when I go immediately up, don't hold right. Maybe that's what's showing me. Don't hold left, because I might just be drifting straight into that spike at that point right there. They're intended hypers though. There's no intended supers in the base game. They're intended hypers. I mean, I've seen like every now and then to where it's like I can see a hyper when it comes to it then. I'm pissing myself off saying hypers. I'm just gonna call it supers because I'm Towerfall. I did it before it was cool. Towerfall did it. If it makes people mad in the comments, good. I get some algorithm boost in that case then. But what? The fact, if you say it's no intended supers means that, alright, the modding community is gonna go wild in that case then. And that's there, but that is nothing that I'm ever gonna be touching with a 10-foot pole. Because one, that requires me to go out of my way to install mods, or to like find a way to like access that or so. And two, after the B-sides, I'm gonna be good with this here. Because if there's gonna be a game that gives you carpal tunnel from the bad keyboard Steam to begin with, well, to be fair, I did rebind the keys already, so it's not that I'm gonna be suffering as much nowadays. This attempt's chopped. I immediately knew it after I got that bad bounce. There would be this game to ZNC. For your initial keys, now I've rebundled it, so I've got a key in between, so now I'm working on ZCB. But my goodness gracious, my hand, no wonder my hand was cramping really badly then. Did wait for 2 months from now you're playing modded? No, I have something called self-discipline, and also the uninstall button if I want to get to it. Just quite frankly, I'm having my fun with it, but it's not like, this is like the GOAT of all time game of the year. Now, to be fair, also, it's not like I'm an Ed waiting to be trapped like everybody in my Discord server who's played Celeste! Crimson in my Discord's played it, and they're a trans girl. Happy's played it, and they're a trans girl. I'm halfway a guy IRL, quite frankly. I just use a female VTube model because she's cute. I love being cruisy. Oh my goodness. But no, I'm confident in my sexuality that it's not being trapped, and therefore the game's not gonna have the same staying value as all the other girls who have played. I'm not like the other girls. I'm really gonna make people mad. Oh goodness, I'm really overheating and I'm sweating on this here because all of my tilt has now transformed into me laughing this off, and I have still not made a smidgen of progress as to where I was in this room here, dude. I'll give it a few more attempts, but I think I'm burning the midnight oil on where my hand is, and it's almost midnight. I want to play Monster Train 2. I only got 2 runs, and I'm ready and watching new clans, and I need to play Monster Train 2. I just bought it. Straight cis male, I love Celeste. Okay, well, what? I am just pointing out the stereotype when it comes to it, but it's not that it can't be enjoyed by everybody when it comes to it necessarily, but the demographic when people come out to advertise it and how it affected their lives, and it's actually Game of the Year material. I'm not saying that there's a big overlap, but there's a reason why a stereotype exists in general, quite frankly, people. Now, once I get canceled by the LGBT community on Pride Month of all time, and I'm just pointing out a stereotype, and I'm poking fun at it, not even being harmful to it. Wow, Cruzy, you really got canceled on Pride Month of all months now, huh? Okay, yes, okay. Just go straight up. But I absolutely did just press the left, just on instinct right there. So just go straight up and then just try to drift at the apex. At the apex of your jump after your wall twin right there. Don't be scared, just keep holding. Go up. Okay. I had to wing myself off. I'm invigorated. I can do this room. I can do this room. The fact that I just got that millimeter forwards on the street a little bit more, recognizing that it wasn't like the spike hitbox necessarily, like, you know, just because like how the way that spike looks, it wasn't the spike hitbox, you know, just screwing me over. It's really just me holding the left, just, you know, knowing that I have to get around on that segment right there. This is doable. Okay, Tote is gone. Okay, I wouldn't say the Tote is entirely gone, but like, look, I'm feeling myself again. Oh, that was high. Never mind, it's toting. All right, it's toting. It's all over. But now I'm not touching. I'm not touching modded for the reason I already said above. Like, I'm enjoying myself here, but I don't want to get to the point to where I'm gonna be absolutely like frustrated with it, because like at that point then it's self-satisfaction, and like, what? If people want to see good modded gameplay or so, there's already so much good Celeste stuff like that, or Smots Gaming, too, on that end. If you want to just see, like, Celeste shit, try to jump to that end. You have to afterwards sit and win, get over it. I'm also not playing getting over it with Bennett Foddy yet. I played it like once for a joke, and like, what's anyway. There was some fun with it, but there's only so much banter I can have before I'm just kind of like, what am I doing on this God's green earth? And fortunately, I am not Northern Lion. I can't necessarily keep that banter going for forever when it comes to that end. Because I've been keeping it going for a solid 2 hours, but I am absolutely, once again, burning the midnight oil for what I can get to. Now, to be fair, new chat members always, you know, provide a good, substantial boost to my ability to like keep my mood going up, because there's more people to interact with. So I do appreciate you two sticking around, Etsy Fua and Rena, of course. But once again, like, there's only so much energy I'm gonna have before I'm just kind of like, it's just deeply coded for me now in that case, and then I'm just kind of like, what? I kind of want to make some progress on this side. Good consistency. Go up. Ah! That's the closest I've ever gotten. We can do this thing. We can do this thing. Ah! Ah! I'm going to beat the screen. I can do this screen, and then I'm ending off, and I'm ending off the Celeste segment because I want to play Monster Train. Now, thankfully, I have tomorrow off work, so I can absolutely still keep going. It's gonna be another 4-hour stream, dude. Ah, darn it, Cruzy, you worked for more than half the day again. You spent 9 hours at work today, and then you spent 4 hours streaming today. I'm not burning myself out, guys. I swear, this is legitimately just me actually having fun. Oh. My stamina because I missed the jump! No! I missed the jump! I saw the power right there! It was there inside, and I just messed up one jump. Okay. The adrenaline is here. I can do this thing. Oh, you messed up, Celeste. I can do this thing. You've shown me that I've shown myself what I was getting wrong, and now that I see the end of the screen, we are almost there. Oh. Power through the hand cramps. It's probably bad. I'll probably, you know, speeding up carpal tunnel by a few more months for my later years then. But I can do this thing. You gotta keep gassing yourself up, because as soon as I lose faith here, then I won't be able to do it then. So I have to keep saying words of encouragement and prayer and speech to myself Every attempt is chipping away a little bit at the sanity that I have. I can do this, please, Cruzy. You have to do this for yourself. You're gonna break down streaming, chicken, and trying because you were so close. Calm yourself. Back to where you were. Up, left. Too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. His execution threshold for this little middle segment here. You have been nailing it. You have been nailing it. You're getting scared on that walkabout or so, but you can do this and you can do this and you can do this thing. Walk in, walk in. Ugh, never mind, it's over. It's so jover, it's so jover. Okay, but the fact is that I've gotten almost to the end of the screen here is showing things. I was one jump off, and to be fair, start getting that segment right there at the end. I'm just pleasantly surprised that I was able to start getting around, because I was just working on the fact that, you know, knowing that, alright, my stamina is, you know, going lower with every passing second that I'm not moving or so here. And the fact, you know, I say to myself, the room's probably going to challenge me to use all of my stamina, without a doubt here. Means that I've got to keep moving. Oh, I did it again! I should have just held up. I held left right there when I saw the finish line in sight. This whole room is going, this whole screen is gonna be its own video on its own. I'm gonna clip out, like, I'm absolutely gonna clip this own room out as its own video. Because we're already at 47 minutes on this here. I think I legitimately just need to not, like, try to wait out the dash right there. I just need to actually carry my momentum. Oh, bad. I actually need to get as much boost as I can from the cloud. Oh, I pressed the jump button so early and I don't know why. Okay. So I'm experiencing a different problem with my cramps now, to where my left hand is fine, but because my right hand is on the arrow keys, it's the one cramping up instead now. So absolutely, I'm on a ticking clock here. Like, it's not like the hand cramps on the right side are actually just as bad as on the left when it comes to it then, because, you know, I'm 3 keys away. You can actually wait the crowd out. That's actually so sick. I mean, that's the first time I've saved myself when it comes to that end. But that's actually nice, that with your 2 jumps, you can actually save yourself on that cloud in case you screw things up like you did right there. But like, I am on the timer on this room here. But if I don't get it tonight, right now, then I'm gonna lose my muscle memory when it comes to this room. So it's gotta be done tonight. It's gotta be done tonight. I've set it to myself here. I don't think I'm gonna steal the summer tonight, unfortunately, but at least for this room, it's gotta be done here. Or, oh, I might need to ping Crimson, because do they save at the flag checkpoints here? Or do I have to steal the summit in one go? Aw, crap, dude. No, I should have climbed up. I got so expectant. Right there. Should be anything I can send a message in his ass. Please do so for my sake as I keep tunneling away here. I'm feeling it in my ring and pinky finger, just from like how I've been having to tilt my hand here. And yeah, I guess I could also rebind the keys when it comes to it to not be the arrow keys here. But I think it's just coming up just because of how long I've been playing Celeste right now. Darn it, I walked off right there. Good boost, that's a good boost. I drifted into the spikes right there. The end is in sight, the end is in sight. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Stanley Parable. I just didn't still make myself laugh or so here. But gosh, darn it, dude. I was going to play so many games tonight. I was going to play Monster Train 2 for maybe a good 2 runs, so that would be a good 2 hours or so. Then I was maybe going to play some Splitgate 2 afterwards in my Discord. Oh, jeez. What have we done to ourselves? What have we done? Curse you, checkpoint number 9! You piece of shit, Roo. Downturn! Downturn! You son of a bitch, map! If anybody recognizes that Modern Warfare 3 reference, I'll give you points on that end. Climbed up, good. Oh! You got it! There's stamina! Oh, the thumb sweep thing, good point. Well, Happy said that they might be chilling, so it might be a Happy question then. Or Rain. Rain. I'm dead naming Happy. Oopsie. Oh, I mean, it's just, you know, rebranding rather when it comes to it then. So it's not like the worst dead name, but I need to be referring to them as Rain now. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Boost. Got scared. This is a doable run. Up. Oh, you hesitated! I knew it in my soul! I read it in my own soul that I hesitated as soon as I made the jump right there! Oh, why are you so scared? You made it again, to that segment. It's all just about execution, because you've seen that segment enough. It's just that your nerves are killing you. And then you drifted into the spikes that time. No! No, 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 no. Spirit is breaking, Spirit is bending. Spirit wants to break so badly, but alongside my hands. But I can do this thing. I can do this. This is an attempt. Up, left, climb, go. Bounce, climb, bounce, up, left! Ah! Ah! Oh, I got so scared! I got so scared since I didn't hit the checkpoint mark and I'll do it again! Oh my god!